Hey now! Yo, a very good morning here in Kenya. It's actually 12:37 a.m. here in Kenya. It's your boy Elijah.gichuru. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. For those who have not subscribed, subscribe, like, comment, and share. This is the greatest YouTuber in the territory of the Republic of Kenya. Now, President Joe Biden has fallen again today during the graduation of the Air Force graduation today. Yeah, so the president was presiding over the graduation of his Air Force when he tripped and fall just before he could go and make his speech. He could go and make his remarks. Now, this is not the first time we are seeing President Joe Biden falling down in public. In fact, this is actually the fourth time we are seeing President Joe Biden falling down in public. All right. So President Joe Biden is 80 years old, and as you can expect, his health maybe is not perfect or optimum, and maybe he could be suffering. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he could be suffering from a condition that maybe makes him weak, or maybe he just trips by accident. Now, this year, June 2023, we have seen President Joe Biden fall from the Air Force during the fall at the days where he was going to address the Air Force during their graduation. So some members of the Secret Service helped him up and got him standing, and he went on to make the speech. Also, the other time we saw him was in February. Actually, this year, in February 2023, we saw President Joe Biden falling off the Air Force One staircase as he was making his way back into the plane. So he was just climbing up to the plane, and before he got to enter the plane, he actually tripped and fell. Okay, so he woke up and continued up the plane, and he got into the plane safely. Now, last year on February again, 2022, we saw President Joe Biden also falling down. This time round, he was riding a bicycle at Delaware. Yeah, I think it was an event where he was riding a bicycle. He was riding, and then when he finished riding and he got back to the people who are waiting him, he just collapsed. He just fell from the bicycle. Instead of just alighting well, he just fell down.
Hey, Joe! All right!
Hey now! Woo!
How run the country?
Oh, it's like any other job.
your heart.
Yo, happy Father's Day tomorrow.
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
Happy Father's Day.
You know, and on March, again, this is March 2021, again he fell from Air Force One. He was climbing, and then before he reached the plane, he fell. Actually, this time round, he fell like 2-3 times, the same period of time. As he was climbing, he fell like 2-3 times before he could reach the plane. Okay, so I'll attach those videos here so that you can see President Biden. And this begs the question, is President Biden okay? Is he healthy? You know, when you are a public figure, especially in the stature of a president, you dislike, or your team dislikes showing you off at your weakest or when you're going through something. So the president maybe might be going through something, but it is not in the interest of the presidential staff and presidential security members to show off the president when maybe he's going through something. And you've seen that so many leaders around the world, when they are suffering or when they are going through a disease, they are battling a disease or a medical condition, they try and hide it from the public. In fact, for example, in Tanzania, let me take you back to Tanzania. In Tanzania, at the height of COVID-19, President Magufuli had really opposed the existence of COVID, and I guess he contracted the disease. And so rumors were that he was hospitalized in Kenya, the Nairobi hospital. Okay, but back in Tanzania, there was no official statement saying the president was ailing. So we only came to know of the issue when the president passed on. When the president died is when now the truth came out that he was ailing for some time and he died. So yeah, it's a common practice where you don't want to show off your leader in the worst states, and you just want to showing off well. But there are telltale signs that show that maybe his health is deteriorating. Anyway, we can also give President Biden the benefit of old age. He is 80 years old, and this is a very advanced age, especially to be president and to have so many responsibilities of running a government. And so fatigue can get into the picture because he has to really work for the people of America and for the world at large. And therefore, maybe fatigue can be there, or he just tripped by mistake, or maybe it's nothing really to raise alarm. Maybe it's just accidents that happen. But you know, the reason why it is raising an alarm is because of the frequency of the tripping. You can trip once and it's okay, but if you trip continually over and over and over again, then this begs the question, are you really okay? Are you going through something that you should let us know? Or should we just extend a hand of grace and just wish you the best? Anyway, from here, Elijah Gichuru, we are sorry for Joe Biden falling down. I would like to tell him, sorry, Mr. President, for falling down, for the embarrassment. And this is also very sad because it happened on live TV. Okay, the problem with live TV is that you cannot be able to extract that footage. It has already spread globally to the world. And in the stature of Joe Biden, he's such a high-ranking member of government in the world. In fact, arguably the most powerful man in the world. Okay, So everywhere he goes, he has live coverage from when he's climbing his plane, when he's disembarking the plane, when he's doing functions like bike riding at Delaware, presiding over graduations. So anytime he makes a mistake or falls down, even by mistake, that issue is televised and has already blown out in the whole world. I remember there was a time the president of South Sudan, Salva Kiir, I guess it's last year, he wet himself. He urinated on himself. Yeah, I hope you guys have seen that clip when Salva Kiir was just standing. I think the national anthem was playing. He was standing attention, and in that moment, Salva Kiir actually wet himself. Yeah, he urinated on himself, and it was on live TV, you guys. It was on live TV. So, but now Salva Kiir, South Sudan being a country that is not really advanced democratically. I hear that the journalists who took that footage were fired or something, or arrested or something. Yeah, so you can check that clip. So South Sudan president urinates on himself. Yeah, Salva Kiir Mayardit. Yeah, and this shows the vulnerability of human beings as human beings, despite the power, despite the trappings of wealth and all that kind of thing. Human beings are human beings, and they have errors, they have shortcomings, they have weaknesses. Nobody is perfect, despite who you are, or who you are, or the rank you occupy in society. Mistakes do happen. You can fall down if you are a pauper, and you can fall down if you're the US president. You see, if you have ill health, you can urinate on yourself if you're a pauper, and you can also, a president can also urinate on themselves. So these are some of the instances that show us we are equal. And anyway, we don't celebrate those issues. If it's a health issue, we wish the president a quick recovery. And I would like to stop there. That has been my time. This is yours truly, Elijah Gichuru. Like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends. Let's grow into a big community. Thank you.